do some racing, dog. Dang it, I still like this game. Even if the help the influencer story I was doing last night made me want to floss with barbed wire. God, I'm gonna be so... I refuse to believe that the influencer in this game is a real person. Or at least, like, the voice director, but he's like, be as shingles-inducing as possible. It's like, look at it. As always, like, we can't use the in-game soundtrack, otherwise everything will get muted to hell. So we're running the Game Chops radio station again. Hello, Restream? Hang on. Oh, what is this? Oh, there, okay, there we go. Oh, that's good. Yeah, mate. Yeah. Whatever. Clearly OBS is intimidated by me if it doesn't want to have things working. Clearly.
Welcome back, Dingo.
Shut up. You don't know me. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, I drove a race car very quickly, and now the continuation. Shut up. Did I just not tell it to turn the lights off? Everybody likes to get taken for turns. Okay. I completed some of these tourneys, didn't I? Yeah. Just not this one because everyone quits before we're even like 25% the way through. D500 Colt. It's not as nefarious as it sounds, but I don't think I have a whip that matches that. Oh no, this is just gonna bother me for like... Like, it was work. Fuck everything. Whatever. Video games and technology is bad. We should get rid of it. Oh, good. Yep. These seem like great ideas. Yeah. Let's do it. What could possibly go wrong? A D-class thing that looks like it's gonna have snidely whiplash rolling through with it, yeah. Wrong. Yeah, mate. Make that D even stronger, mate. Yeah. This is gonna be the worst tourney entry ever. Ah! Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Why does it exist? Yeah, keep going to the left. It always takes me a hot minute to remember I'm in England, so I gotta drive on the left. Ask me how many races I had lost because I kept forgetting this fact. Thank you for asking, it was a lot. Well, it doesn't drive like absolute pants on toast. It was funny because when I was hating... Oh, never mind. When I was hating life and doing the influencer storyline last night, the top car on the list is a 911 Turbo, which is supposed to be, like, really good since it's appeared in a lot of games. If it has, it is the worst thing ever. Like, yeah, it goes fast, but can it turn? No. Look at me pretending like I know things about vehicles. Dino, you not drive a Bentley. Dino, drive a Bentley, his best car. They're driven by Dante, because he shoot. Like, yes, thank you. Just my freaking Canadian on vacation over here driving this thing. Yeah. What was the concept going into a tricycle of a car with like exhaust pipes that if you squint look like machine guns that fire in reverse? They might even fire in spurts. If they shoot you, that's gonna hurt. Cars like this are great because they do all the drifting on your behalf. Like, I don't even have to try. It's like, I will turn slightly to the left. Screech! I mean, it's something alright. Hang on, I just had an idea of something. Boy, I'm gonna be sure upset if OBS is locking. Well, like... Wait, you don't capture that now? Why? I'll probably try to contact OBS and be like, yeah, I'm having a problem with this feature, and they'd be like,
did you try doing the thing?
I'm like, yes, but it's not working.
Did you try doing the thing again?
Oh my god, OBS, I'm going to throw yourself and then me off of a cliff, head first, no parachute, final destination. Ah! Close it! Oh, thank goodness. So I'm trying to put the restream chat back on, and you know it's always the thing, yeah? Where it's like, it's working just fine and dandy before I launch OBS. Why is there a horny jail avatar on the player? Oh, good, please. Ah, it's still there! Like, yeah, it's working just fine before you launch. Oh, you're streaming now? Time to break! Thanks, technology, you're the best. Hey, you know what what our rule is about roundabouts? They're for nerds. If you think I'm bitter and salty tonight, you did not see me doing the Racer story last night. Good grief. I did get to find out, though, that the car from Crazy Taxi, or its rendition of it, is in this game, so I want it. This is an off-road car, right? The problem is, if I do get that car, I will be compelled to paint it like a taxi cab, and then just play Offspring music for the entire time. I'll get the VOD muted, that's no... Can I win a Reliant Robin? No, that's just the poster. Okay, reward, Toyota. You got that, right?
Great to see you've signed up to another autumn championship. I'll try and find time in my schedule to come watch you drive.
I like to watch you drive.
I like how I turned off the in-game music, but it still plays between the menus to keep the thematics going. Oh god, this event is called One of Us. Oh, let's just get started. Let's go! Come on, get the speed! Hey! Bah! Oh, that's my enemy. They're driving the same car as me. Red Baron 1441. Gonna be more like Dead Baron 2020. Got him. I might be dying a death over here, like, trying to figure out how this thing controls, but the fact that the tournaments are, like, different themes, different car classes, different car types, it is real fun, because it's like, oh, you probably never thought you were going to drive this before, idiot. You better learn quick. Okay. Speeds of 150, good grief. Do not power out of the turn. That is how you die. You're driving the same car as me. How are you so behind? Well, that's what I get. Oh! Oh gosh, gee, what happened there? We just did the time warp all of a sudden. I mean, what? No, there's no time travel. Shut up. You saw nothing. Shut up. I'm gonna neuralize the lot of you. Not you, Andy, I need you. I hate roundabouts. I want to find out how to, like, power drift through a roundabout, like, without any effort whatsoever, because you could save so much speed and time doing that. It is ridiculous. Oh, I think I'm going to take first place in this one. Swag. Nice. Ooh, money. Yeah, right. Bad influence. Yeah. Oh! What did I lose? I didn't need that hubcap anyway. Spin! Yeah. Oh, burning out. Burning down the house. I mean, there is something that's apparently like pseudo guilds, but in like Forza's version in this game, convoys I think they're called. I don't know, there's still some PvP stuff, like mini games to do, but I haven't done any of those yet because I will get killed in my sleep. There's one tournament where it's a team of humans versus team of AI that is on unbeatable difficulty, and unless the stars align and I got the right car for the right events, I have no chance on contributing to those. So like against a whole team of against a, like all bunch of all other people, no, I'm dead in the water. I can't win with you nerds. Every single like idle and victory animations I take, it's all like, oh no, Ratchet, what you do? I can't express myself as a content creator and streaming personality. What purpose? Get out of my way, I'm important. And what good am I? Yeah, oh. I keep forgetting that drafting is a thing. Oh, but there's an army of my car out here. Though, a lot of these events put you up against drivatars, which are apparently, like, not ghosts, but copies of other players with their car loadouts. I'm okay. With their car loadouts on the event. Like, they're not ghosts because you can still crash into them, but I don't know how they, like, pick and record on, you know, whose drivatar gets in the event with what car and so on. It's a fun concept, though. It's like, oh, hey, here's what this other person was using. Can you beat them? If you can't, you can maybe go take their money and smash. Minecraft Steve dittos. Yeah. Yeah, Sunday traffic. Not a Tuesday, but Monday. Is it Monday or Tuesday? I legitimately don't know what day it is this week. 2020 has done a number on me in more ways than one. Let's maybe not talk about it. Oh, man. Just scoot on in backwards. And then... Well, you know how whenever I won with the dab victory animation? Maybe I could also put on that jig and also do that on camera, and then have a conniption and die on stream. Oh yeah, give me that branch root. Alright, one more, and then I gets me some prizes. So unless I, like, absolutely hose this last event, I'm pretty much a shoo-in to win it. I might have also hit my peak on difficulty, because the game hasn't suggested me to bump up the difficulty for a while. Like, nah, bro. You're on hard. You're doing okay. Or I guess what's like the equivalent of hard. So there's a sign here. Yeah. So there's an old bag on my shelf, yeah, that I haven't tossed out yet, for some reason. And it fell down in such a way that I thought something was reaching out of my old Game Boy Advance case from, like, where it's positioned over on the side here, and I nearly screamed. Hello, welcome to the spook stream, where I'm the only one getting spooked and you can't see it. And the points don't matter. Like, this thing is terrible, but I kinda love it. It's also rear wheel drive. I've come to find my kryptonite in these games where if it's rear wheel or forward wheel drive only, no thanks. Give me all wheel drive or nothing, damn it. Oh! Brake early. That way, you don't go off a road and directly into a tree, which is something I would never do. I would never do, especially not while streaming. What are you doing? What are you doing? Cowboy hat looking dingus. Get out of my way. Whoa! Cool, thanks. Yep. Oh, yeah. Nimrods. Just keep on moving ahead. No time for questions, follow my path instead. You get it? Because I want to escape from the city. Oh, you tiny man. I will use your bones to do things with musical instruments. Come here. Yeah. Besmirch, more like squidge. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, win all seasonal championships in one autumn season. That's me. Do you think I did good, Clucky? Thank you. At least someone recognizes my talents, and zero use of the rewind function. Ding! I can now cast the Hands of Light. Or some shit. Alright, what's up next on the Thon? Thon. Ultimate speed skill. That's not happening in this car. Nope. Any events I could be doing? Yeah. Oh, what's nearby? Any... Ooh! Hyper Taxi! Let's do more of that. It's not a crazy taxi, but it's a nice alternative. That car metamorphosized in front of our eyes. Did you see that? I saw a gray van, then it turned to a red van. My sister's right. Those things are the devil. Oh, you're bedeviling me.
Let her get up. Come on, get down with the
Devil. Sod it. Let's see how good of an off-roader you really are. I forgot what event I highlighted. Did anyone see? I have like a 12-second memory. Oh! The game doesn't really tell you that off-roading is the best way to rack up skill points, but you find out pretty quickly when you start driving off the road like a whole bunch of times. Colonel, I'm trying to rack up skill points, but the trees are dummy thick. Whoa! What a lovely day for a drive in the countryside. I'm okay. This has turned into from a green car to a brown one, but I'm just fine. We're good. Not a scratch on it. I may be slight... No, I'm good. Something, something, where we're going, roads are not a necessity. Yeah. Anyone in the chat's got like 5 seconds of free time and access to Wiki and or Pedia, what is a hot hatch? Like, the game's given me quite a few hot hatch cars, but I have no idea like what they're supposed to like do. Are they for roads, off-roads? Because I know rally cars are for getting muddy. That's for sure. Also, why is the hatch hot? Is the designer of it, like, horny at the time or something? It's concerning. Clip the devil car. Thank you! Like, I wasn't seeing things, I know it! Like, from gray to red. Red is the sign of the beast. It's messed up. Game's bad. 0 out of 10. I should be driving the Mach 5. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm almost at the event anyway. Yeah, throw that ass out. Yo, Isha, I want your rocket taxi for a minute. You in?
So, your first fair went well? It did? Oh, well, that's excellent, isn't it? No time to rest, we've got another one. Local job, there should be a car waiting for you. Go, go, go!
Oh, you mean the one right in front of me? Alright, check how fast this thing goes. I just cracked my hands and my fingers, and oh god, that hurt. Oh! Yeah, trying to limber up, injure myself further.
I've set the pickup location for you. I don't care how you get there, just get there.
Like, look how fast this goes. This is a taxi, look how fast it goes! Like, listen to it! Whatever this thing is, I want one. Yo, yeah. Like, in which Grand Theft Auto was it? I think it was like Vice City, where you do... Oh my god. Where you do all of the taxi cab stuff, and then you get like a super souped-up taxi. I remember trying to strive for that, but then I'm like, oh, this doesn't control real well.
Phew.
Made it.
All right. Park, wait, breathe.
It's your Uber. I'm outside.
Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Our next fare is a London cab driver. Just keep it fast and professional, and whatever you do, don't disagree with him.
Nice hat,
I
idiot.
put the route in your computer. This is working nicely. I can set it up for you without us having to worry about street numbers and things.
Get in, you hoser. We're going shopping.
See, in my day, taxi driving was a calling, not a pastime. Now it's all smartphones and touchscreens, though, isn't it? You've got your little sat-nav there. Let's see you get me to Hythe House. Going a bit fast, ain't ya? I mean, I go through London traffic like a hot knife through butter, but I've got the skill and the experience, don't I?
Get out of my way, Mini Cooper.
Now, see, you should have taken a turn back there. What did I tell you? These gadgets and gizmos are never going to replace good old-fashioned know-how. Oh, hold on. Yeah, this is still the right way. Tell you what I like about your office, though. Nice motor, spacious, comfy. 5-point seatbelts, very swank.
I can't read the chat right now. I am looking at the mini-map and the road so badly you have no idea. Three stars, come on!
Is this
Yeah.
Hythe House? Is that the time? Blimey. Well, guess you did all right then, didn't ya? If you're ever down in London, don't try to pinch any of my fares. Hey, hey!
Know what I mean? Oh, 3 stars. You love to see it, eh? Nice. Next. I think I have access to every chapter and what stories I do have unlocked right now.
I don't believe this. Our last fare left a bad review. Way too fast. Reckless driving, no conversation, 0 stars. The nerve of him. Oh, well, doesn't seem to have lessened demand.
Driving straight up a cliff.
I've been hoping to increase efficiency, so I went down to the Horizon Auto Show and spoke to a young man named Jamin. He seemed like a nice guy, so I let him make some changes to the car. Not sure what they were. Tell me if you notice any difference.
Well, the engine sounds like it wants to eat my soul even more. That's not gonna work.
Just
what up?
wait here, I'll text the passenger.
I want to take you
wait.
for a
Oh
ride.
no! The passenger wants a driver that can drive like crazy. You do know how to do that, right?
You don't even know. What are my tires?
Hiya, I'm headed for a house on Derwent Water, please. First day and night at the festival have been incredible. Now it's time for the after party.
I've lost
You're not the
handling.
driver with the bad review, are you? I was hoping I'd get you. Too fast, too slick, and no talking. Sounds like the best taxi ride ever for a Londoner. Let's go.
Jamin, what have you done? You rat!
That was fantastic. I came to Horizon for the music. Had no idea I'd actually get to race as well. Jess, it's me. Remember that hilarious Aisha's taxi review we read? I got that driver.
Okay, maybe that's a little too much. A little too much Peppa.
Yeah. You're at the party? Cool. I'll be there in, I don't know, about 10 seconds.
Oh, come on. And you must be
Into
sleek.
this, right?
Whatever, this is now an aqua car. Hey, aqua car. There's no stipulation of staying on the road, so...
Thank you so much. Have a great festival. Here, I'm giving you a 5-star review right now. If it went higher than that, I would.
There's often times where it seems like taking the road is in fact the slowest way possible if you want to 3-star some story chapters. I don't know what those tires were, but like that cut my handling down something fierce. You have to excuse me, a vulture has taken roost in my throat. Defender? I hardly even know her. Alright, I think we'll do some more taxi stuff later. I could do another championship, I think. Well, there's the showcase remix, but that is impossible at my current skill set. Have I done any of the showcases on stream, by the way? I don't think so. I might replay those just for the sake of, because some of them are ridiculous. I meant to do that in case girls were watching. Okay, so drop gas, hit the e-brake. Okay, well, I didn't spin out in that time. You know, in theory, I should be screaming spin at all points while I play this, since the wheels are never not spinning, unless you're parked. But don't be pedantic. What are you doing? Yeah, I know, let's do a cross-country in this thing. That wouldn't be the worst idea ever. Oh, it assigns you a class. Okay, cool. Oh, this was the... Oh, yeah. This was the thing I gave that horrible Beach Boys paint job to. Let's go. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I wanted to be on island time for a change. Savannah Dreaming by James Buffett. Streamer's just making random references. We've lost him. There's another Max in this race. What the... I can't escape the... Get out of my way. The damage is following me. The damage is trying to beat my times. I had no idea how I'm gonna review this thing, but like, I've still gotten like a lot of fun out of this thing so far, even if I'm like really bad at realistic racing. Like, thanks to the amount of accessibility options, you can make the game as difficult or as easy as you'd like. But turning stuff off and raising the difficulty does get you more money in game. So that's their one way of incentivizing you of like, hey, no, you can maybe turn some of these things off if you want. Get out of my way. I'm important and a motorist. It's a pretty good system of, like, trying to coax people out of their shell somewhat. It's like, you could be getting more credits if you turn off stuff like traction control or turning off the racing line stuff. Which I might start doing because I can start reading the minimap to know how much I gotta cut the gas when taking a real dire turn. Before long, I'll be watching Top Gear episodes and pretending I know everything of what they're talking about. Mr. Gold from God Hand, is that you on the right? What's the name of our boss?
Like I give a shit.
That was an exhibition, so what was this one? Well, I probably might do the PvP at some point just so I can embarrass myself horribly for the sake of an adoring audience. Or heck, at least the first tournament I took part in, like, I don't think I placed first, but I think I was in like top 4 out of 12, which ain't bad at all, considering how like pretty much everyone else was higher rank and also had stronger cars. Yeah, let me just oust myself as Canadian whenever I try to say that word. Hello. Destruction boost. Where's my nearest house? I have a terrible, terrible, terrible idea. And you're all going to partake of it and be equally responsible. We're here. God, that paint job is awful. Oh, I love it. Alright, you come here. So the thing about classes is that each class goes from, like, for example, S1 goes from 800 to 899. So wait, to the top of A class? Oh, good heavens, no. So, like, despite it being S1 802, as you can see at the top of the screen there, it'll still place me in class S1 of other vehicles, regardless of what number they have between 800 to 899. So, like, despite being in that car class, you can still be absolutely murdered if you don't, like, sink some juice into it, and that's not a terrible lot I can do to it. Oh well. I also... I think I found something a while ago, but I didn't check it out yet. Close. So weak. Oh, okay, so some of them I get through just playing. Alright. I want to hopefully see if there's also a rubber chicken. For reasons. Don't look at me like that. Oops. Oh yeah, they weren't kidding. Destruction bonus. Bonusu. Yum yum. There's also like super legendary versions of some vehicles that have like an extra effect. Like this one, everything for destruction and taking stuff out gets me more points. For some reason. Yeah, Forza Edition destruction skills boost. Also, I'm dancing. Are we dancing? And that's death. There we go. Oh boy. That's awful. That is terrible. Who approved this? Everything's okay. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. I don't know why you wouldn't think everything's fine. That's not okay. That not so much. It was all a bad dream. Couldn't have done that if I tried. Yeah, this seems good. S1 my foot. You push to the left, it doesn't go left. There we go. When you start complaining hard enough, it goes to the left.
When it's that close to the finish line, you can't rewind. Oh, Squirtle. Squirtle, I'm dying. Hello, Squirtle. This thing either has no handling or it has all of the handling. There is no in between. Sheep. That sheep's dead. I have killed a sheep. Long live the sheep. Is it because I'm sitting... Oh, man. Is it because I'm sitting in the left-hand side that this thing wants to keep, like, cruising to the left? Am I that fat? Don't answer that. The suspension's out of whack because someone put a bear in the driver's seat. Like, oh, sorry. Why would you go to the right? Yep. No. Dominic, you rat. Let us never speak of this vehicle ever again, shall we? That car went to the moon.
I don't want to talk about it. Maybe it's this cushion I'm sitting on to provide more support for my buttocks. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. My butt's too supported. Alright, where to next? There was a new... Yeah. Well, I maybe can do the barn find out here, since, like... So those giant, thick, purple circles on the map are barn finds where there's a hidden car for you out there to find. But, I swear they're invisible until, like, you spend 30 minutes searching for it.
I found this place in the Lake District, right on Derwent Water. Not sure you really need this many rooms, but hey, you never know. Your whole Horizon fan club might come and stay for the weekend.
You hear that? My fan club will come. I don't really need another crib right now. Like, I swear, you will spend, I don't know how long, just bombing around looking for the barn in these purple circles. But the barn will stay hidden. Like, it's on a timer. It's a ghost. It's like a boo from the Mario games. If you're looking at it for too long, or at all, it disappears. Alright, you do, however, get a drone. I don't know why my throat is already trying to rebel against me tonight. Like, what have I done to you? I give you cough drops. I give you hot drinks and cool eats. There is a microtransaction where you can buy a treasure map to see where all the barn locations are. Are you a barn? No, you're a house. But even though that is the easy way out, I'm too lazy to go through the menus for that. Excuse me? I don't get the drone? Okay. That's fine. Didn't want it anyway. I was only looking for nothing but a good time. How can I resist? Like, the first few couple I lucked out on because they put it, like, just on the edge of the circle. And I highly doubt they'll No Man's Sky it and put the barn in the lake. I wouldn't put it past them, though. Yep, flip. I dare you. Do a flip. Oh, level up. Ow. Oh, Game Chops is playing Zelda music. So, I haven't really done a breakdown of my thoughts on the Age of Calamity demo yet. So on the one hand, I am absolutely looking forward to that game, and putting a lot of time into it and hoping it has as much play options like the first Hyrule Warriors did. On the other,
Is the Switch not capable of even frames? Like I was talking about with someone on Twitter where it's like, I feel that a lot of the visual effects are kind of overkill and aren't necessary. Because if they axed some of those, then I can imagine the frame rate will remain more steady, because once things start popping off, that's when your frames, like, start diving off a cliff. Like, a good compromise would be if they had a toggle between, do you want maximum visual flare, or do you want maximum frame rate? Because that way both sides get their fix. You can have the best looking game with as many fireworks going off as you like, but no matter if it doesn't run smoothly. Hello! There you are.
You found another barn? Of course you did. Wait there. Seen the Italian Job? Aye, great film. From what I heard, they tried to drive a full loop through a sewer. They got most of the way there before it came down on its roof.
Another one down.
I'll go and get it fixed up for you. Call you when it's ready.
But I have been liking what they do in Age of Calamity, because the first Hyrule Warriors, having to sift through your equipment and other optional stuff with the D-pad was horribly clunky and not efficient during hectic fights. And with some enemies having specific weaknesses to equipment, it wasn't a good system. Now things being tied to the shoulder buttons with also a slowdown effect means that you can use these things as they're intended. Which is good. I'm not sure why they couldn't do that back in the first game. The one thing I'm not holding my breath on is seeing just how good the AI is in the full game in terms of later campaign stuff or like other modes that are higher difficulty. Yeah, flawless. Only because in any Warriors games, the AI is about as useful... Oh, I got 3 stars somehow. Cool. The AI is about as useful as not. Which is a problem when you want to go send them off to do other things on the map. It's like you can't really strategize and be like, okay, I'm going to send Link over here to do this thing while I control Impa and do these things on this part of the map. No, it's... like, the AI in those games never really get anything done. You're just sending them there for the sake of taking control when you're done your current thing. I hate this thing. But I can still overlook that over the fact that Age of Calamity just controls and feels better to play, which is a pretty big deal. Of course, my other favorite thing about the demo is that the number of people who now claim that games criticism is now illegal. You cannot do it. You will have your family murdered if you do. Like the lazy excuses of, oh, it's a demo, oh, Nintendo only just announced it. It's not indicative of the full game. It's like, well, if a demo is supposed to be first impressions, no to all the above. The other thing is that people are just so, like, thirsty for more Breath of the Wild stuff. that now that they have like a taste of what the full experience is going to be with this new game, like anyone that does any naysaying against it is like naysaying against the series itself. And of course they don't want to admit it because that would require them admitting to it. It's like the people who can't criticize Genshin Impact without mentioning it's from China. It's like, we know your true intentions, you just don't want to say it. It also brought a new breed of the theorist loons out of the woodwork. Because now, since there is time traveling, oh, what will this mean in Breath of the Wild 2? I've analyzed the footage. I have every answer known to man. Even for questions that no one even thought of yet. I nearly had a conniption while checking the feed on Twitter earlier today because it was one of those clickbaity YouTube thumbnails because people have worms in their brain. But it was also like, why did Calamity Ganon win in Breath of the Wild? It's like, well, if the writers didn't make it so that happened, we wouldn't have that game and its whole purpose to it. I don't know. If your whole argument is like, here's what Hyrule could have done better to win, it's like, well, then Breath of the Wild wouldn't have happened. Like, you're kind of trying to write this game out of existence by... Oh, nitpickers. Distressing. I want to go drive cars now and make files about it or something.
Am I right? Hans has got a consultancy out here testing cars. He's a brilliant engineer, but not much of a driver. So he's looking for a business partner. Want to join the insurance business?
Heck yeah.
Welcome to the insurance business, eh? You're going to love this.
Oh no.
So you are the one Joel has sent to help me, yes? My name is Hans Liebold. For 30 years, I designed and built performance vehicles in Germany, but I have come to the festival to pursue a more exciting vocation, insurance. That was a joke. I'm trying to put you at your ease. It seems I have failed. No matter. Let us begin.
Why am I driving this?
In our first case poses an interesting question around acceleration and downforce. Now, if you would kindly take this Volkswagen Type 2 and attempt to make it take off.
How's it going? I have to drive this thing. It's going awfully.
I assure you this is theoretically possible, given sufficient speed. I have set your navigation.
Wait, why is it going so fast? Why is it going so fast? Okay, maybe this isn't so bad. Yo, this bus is cruising.
It appears I have forgotten to close the roads to traffic. But we must reproduce conditions as closely as possible, yes?
Yes, Hans.
I probably could have saved time on the start. That would have gotten 3, but I will take 2.
And so the claim is disproved. The Volkswagen Type 2 cannot fly. But to be truthful, I'm not surprised by the results of this experiment. But you will learn I'm nothing if not thorough.
Next, I will strap rockets to it. I learned this from the Kerbals. Ooh, money. I will never not be wearing these rubber duck boots, by the way. You'll have to pry them from my cold, dead feet. Next.
Hello! I'm pleased to see you again. Not merely for professional purposes, but also because of our developing social connection. Now, this is a BMW Isetta. For its size, it is deceptively powerful and also highly maneuverable, though I think perhaps not so maneuverable for the claimant who delivered theirs into the back of a furniture truck. So, if you would please test the Isetta's ability to navigate traffic whilst avoiding collisions. For the experiment and for your own safety, of course.
Speed, come on! I will duct tape this trigger down. Nay.
And so the claim is disproved. With sufficient driver application, the BMW Isetta may navigate even dense traffic. I will inform the claimant that they must simply try harder.
Yeah, like, that's the first time I've ever seen such a bug, like, gray car, red car. Well, I guess there had been some instances of, like, cars popping down the road out of nowhere. I swear, officer, the car just materialized out of the ethereal plane. I don't know either. Ooh. Wasn't I joking about someone being upset I didn't have a Bentley? Oh, that solves that problem. I may end up buying the Lego DLC just because, like, I just, the concept's so stupid, but it seems so great.
Our next case involves an outlandish claim and a vehicle with something of a reputation here in Britain, which I believe to be undeserved. You know this? The Reliant Supervan. With some small stability enhancements, this design, in my opinion, is quite sound.
Yeah, there's a whole Lego DLC where it's the Lego world, but still Forza racing.
To Bamborough Castle, where we will attempt a small and highly scientific jump. Ah, you see? My enhancements greatly improve stability with no detriment to the look of the car. If anything, a small improvement, I think.
It's not the Reliant Robin, but it's still a Reliant... Oh, I hate it! I hate it so much!
Good. Now, to recreate the conditions of the accident, which resulted in a claim for damages to a church roof.
Here we go.
You see, the fiberglass construction makes the Reliance Superfan light enough to become airborne. It lacks, I think, in aerodynamics and engine power. For this next test, I have compensated, perhaps overcompensated. We shall see.
Hans, what have you done?
It occurs to me that I have added no additional safety features, but at least you will be landing on sand. It worked. I mean, of course it worked. And so we see that it is entirely possible to deposit a Reliant Superfan in the belfry of a country church. I will contact the claimant and pass on the good news. Well, the results anyway.
I would retry that, but that would mean controlling the Reliance for another 30 seconds, and that's not going to happen, gamers. I mean, if I got paid. Paid to suffer through the Reliant. Pay to suffer through the influencer storyline again. Oh no. I want to say there is a Reliant Robin that you can get for some reason. I didn't buy it because I like saving my in-game currency for better things.
Do you know that in my spare time, I am an avid watcher of films? Oh yes. One of my favorite films sees young people having personal revelations whilst racing classic cars. See if you can tell what it is.
Is that
One
Herbie?
of my claimants has apparently tried to recreate scenes of the film, which features a Morris Minor
No, I don't
similar
think
to
so.
this one, with limited success. We will require city conditions and traffic lights. So, Edinburgh, if you please.
Nah, I'm drawing a blank. I don't know which movie this car is from. Let me know in the comments. Why is it that some cars have, like, fire coming out of their exhaust? Is that a normal thing? I might have forgotten I'm supposed to drive on the left-hand side of the road because this is England. Again. I know what I'm doing. I'm great. I'm smart. I'm loyal. I read the chat! Oh, Dominic! It's fine. It's not fine. It is not fine. Better result anyway on this timeline. Welcome to Into the Breach, but with cars. I need to step on it if I want to get there in time. Oh dear. Yeah, Sunday traffic getting in the way. Yeah.
Edinburgh is not so much like the California of the film, but perhaps we can use our imaginations.
California dreaming, such a ways away.
Well done. You have achieved the optimal result for the first part of our test, which is...
Optimal.
I'm not so sure. This is a uniquely American word, but cruising, I think, yes? Now we must test the drag race performance of the Morris Minor with a few small engine modifications of my own. This
Turns
is
the
not
Morris
strictly
Major.
reproducing conditions of the film, but nor is the speed trap we are borrowing from the Horizon Festival. Now, straight line speed is our object. If it helps, you may imagine you are racing against an impossibly handsome actor.
Or that train, good heavens.
Excellent. I will advise the claimants that they may be confident lining up against an Austin Healey sprite, as in the film. Once then Morris Minor returns from the crash repairer, of course.
Yeah, I thought it was Herbie, but it doesn't really look like... Because I thought Herbie was supposed to be a bug. Of which the game decided to give me one because it dislikes me. No, it gave me a Volkswagen Beetle. Volkswagen? Words are hard. Look at this gremlin. Gremlin X, good heavens. Car engineers are on something.
I'm telling you, you better come on down and get your mini or I'm taking it.
I must confess, I was confused by our next case involving a racing truck. I was not aware of such a term.
What?
I had to consult with Horizon to find a suitable test vehicle. Though I was not disappointed with the result. Perhaps before we begin testing, you would like a chance to, how do you say, get a feel for this machine?
Alright, let's go, Optimus. Yeah. So are you saying that guy should paint that gremlin hot pink and then soup it up to the highest class possible? That seems like a good idea. Why is this truck go up to 9 gears? Who did this? Who invented this? I want names. Do not spin. No, do not spin. Ah, Booty, why you spin? Dante would not spin. This is Galvatron? Oh, pardon me. This is an abomination, is what it is. Like, who looks at a semi-truck and says, like, yeah, I can make that thing go faster? I'm not a car person, but this upsets me. I cannot imagine, like, manually shifting this thing. I am so glad there's auto shift.
Very good. Unlike our claimant, you have passed the first test. The vehicle is not upside down. Our claimant insists that these so-called high-performance heavy vehicles are simply too fast to manage variable terrain. We will attempt not only to prove otherwise, but to demonstrate they are much faster than kept firmly on the road.
What luck.
You may feel an urge to go off-road, despite my carefully plotted route. You will please resist this urge.
Yes, Hans. Just call me Klaus. I don't want to be Klaus, I want to be Hermoon. Alright, you be Hermoon, I'll be Klaus. Stay on the road. Daytona! Just go away, just go away, yeah. Not you in the chat, I'm stressed. I find, like...
you see,
ooh,
much improved acceleration over
wow.
flat ground.
Yeah, let's E-drift this thing around all the corners. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
enhanced traction through tight corners, yes. Also, I must congratulate you on your restraint.
I thank you, Hans. Hans. Whatever. H-A-A-N-Z. That's what you are to me. I'm kind of getting a feel for this thing.
Downhill roads provide increased downforce as well as speed. Interesting.
Oh shit, if I gun it, I can get 3 stars! Yeah!
You may dispute the claim that the racing truck cannot be controlled. Indeed, if yours was refrigerated, you could quite easily deliver milk or eggs or other perishable goods.
Down in front, you're blocking the sign. Linked Galvatron from AoE. Yeah, I don't. My phone's dead right now, so I can't check that, but I'll take a peek. So, Mega, why do you like the Gremlin so much? You gotta, like I mentioned a few times, like, I'm not a car person. I just see, like, wow, I like the way that's designed. I want to steer it very quickly, going through the countryside. Fair enough.
My friend, did you know that video footage of our investigations is highly sought after around the festival? I was not aware so many young people were considering insurance as a career. In any case, we have a new claim and a new test vehicle, perfect for scouting our new test location. Please enjoy the scenery as well as the performance.
Whoa. This is basically my ride in 7 Days to Die right now. I should be good with this. Yeah, give me more tight turns. Yeah. Out of the way, I gotta deliver a letter to the general. Whoa! She's squirrely. Give it that much. Like, how do you do such customizations to a vehicle realistically? Because at some point you need to, like, start replacing all of the original components. Because, like, I can only imagine aged material can't handle, like, that much tension and stress.
Please notice the superior grip and downforce on tight turns. Also, these woods are nice.
Thank you, Hans. Aw, slick. It is raining, so that probably will assist me in the drift department. Like, you can probably see my character's hands. Like, I'm not turning a lot, but she wants to go. Whatever, roads are for losers. Man, good thing Grayford doesn't play this game, otherwise he'd be slick all the time. Speaking of, I had a weird dream where, like, Grapefruit and I were participating in, like, some kind of charity event.
Notice the improved acceleration
Shut up,
as
Hans.
we pass the dam. A little of my handiwork. The acceleration, not the dam.
Like, him and I were participating in some kind of charity marathon of, like, Mario Maker, so we were just finding, like, the worst levels possible and trying to solve them, but also just hating the experience. It's been a while since I've, like, laughed in my sleep and woken up because of it. Because, like, him and I just started making infernal noises whenever we started being at our wits' end with some of the terrible designs people had come up with.
The vehicle is performing well, yes? Good. You should be approaching the quarry now.
Roads are for losers!
So, what do you think? A suitable location for a machine as rugged as this, yes?
Skill test?
Now, allow me to explain. Our claimant has explored this very quarry in a Willis MB, similar to ours, though they have expressed dissatisfaction with their performance upgrades. Through a combination of my work and your skill, we will now set about, very politely, proving them wrong. May I suggest a more aggressive approach to navigation?
Yeah.
You see the sat-nav? Please ignore this.
You got it! Oh, this is my kind of challenge. Yeah! Uh-oh. We're good. We're A-okay.
I will make it known to the client that the Willis MB is more than adequate to their purposes of vertical movement and visceral excitement.
Oh, that was fantastic. And soup it up to, like, S2. I don't even know what class that thing was customized to, but it was not healthy with whatever it is. Ooh-wee. When people say racing games are dull. Shaw. I kind of want to see what the maximum reward for this is, if it's another car. You see the sat-nav? Ignore that. Oh, this game's great.
Hello, good day. How are you? Now that we have enjoyed the small talk, we may proceed to the next case, involving an acceleration test in normal traffic conditions. Now, this is a 1966 Volkswagen Beetle, into which I have placed a 2.5-liter F4 turbo engine. Partly to replicate the conditions of the claim, but also because I would very much like to see what happens.
Hans, what have you done? Oh! Speaking of reference cars, I don't know if you were here when I was talking about it, but basically the car from Crazy Taxi is in this as well, and I am dying to get my hands on it.
You should perhaps be careful with this vehicle. I may have overdone it.
You may have!
Actually, you know, the claim concerns a driver very much overdoing it. So by all means, how is it you say, put the foot down.
Well, I mean, I can get the car for sure, but the customizations, I don't know if I can get it exact. There's a bit of an involved system for that. Also, I'm trying to watch the road. I'll get to the chat in just a moment. The speed is a lot, mate. This is fine.
So, another case closed. Though I must say, I like this claimant. All those years working in Germany, never once did I think to do this to a Volkswagen.
I'll take it. I still have like a shadow play clip of me getting these duck boots in the first place. I still need to figure out some kind of joke to do and upload that. I think I do have that car in my collection already, just not souped up like that. Remind me to check that out once I get out of the rewards here. Speed? No, I want Volkswagen. Oh, by the way. So, I don't know exactly what the Mach 5 from Speed Racer is, but someone made this Lotus look like the Mach 5, and you know I slapped that on so fast. Was this the same one? The 1963? It looks like it. And it's currently D-Class right now, but I could sink upgrades into it to turn it into something not of this earth. Wait, what? Question from the chat. Vinny Caravella. He do be dabbing, though. Double check which feed. Yeah, because this is a Beetle 1963 Volkswagen. I got some Spiens waiting. Payouts? Yeah. And a Super Spien. Oh, that was so close to a legendary. Was that the bus I was driving 20 minutes ago? Oh dear. Some fat stacks, though. It was the 1967. And, hang on, and this is 1963. They do look pretty close, though, in a way.
Our next claimant extensively modified a 1955 Chevy 150 utility sedan with a view to turning it into a rally car. This is not so far beyond the realms of possibility. The vehicle is heavy, yes, but with all-wheel drive and rally-tuned springs and dampers, it could be done. The claimant's attempt resulted, of course, in complete failure, but I am confident that ours will not.
Didn't Stephen King write a story about this thing? I wouldn't be surprised, because like all the paint jobs I put on cars so far have been from the livery shop, which like picks from people and what they've done for custom paint work. I would not be surprised if someone made a Bumblebee already. I mean, someone made a Mach 5 for heaven's sakes. That's just not healthy. Like, yeah, if you're worried about air intake, that's a good way to go, but... yeah, accidental drifting, yeah! Plymouth Fury,
Yeah, because a Chevrolet Bel Air, I think, is the crazy taxi car that you get in another story beat. No, this is fine. It's weird, like, apparently drifting and e-drifting through turns is apparently astronomically slower compared to just slowing down into the turn and then powering out of it when you're done. The game isn't super great on teaching you how to be a better driver, so I was looking up some YouTube videos and written stuff, and it's like, as much as you want to go fast, sometimes that's not the best idea. Like, you probably see me mess up some turns because I was putting on the gas before I had fully exited it. So then I'm eating the wall and wondering how could this happen? Say it with me, roundabouts are for nerds! I got no time for those. I go fast. I seriously hate roundabouts. It's like, oh, drift through me. Oh, you started to drift? Here's a random car to crash into. Oopsie doopsie. Whoa! I didn't intend for that to be so cool, but... slick. I mean, the whole concept of the Forza Horizon series, like this being the 4th game, makes no sense whatsoever, because it's this never-ending festival of car culture, and they don't explain how insurance covers the damages during races, or how the fuel costs are covered, with how much, you know, greenhouse gases are being pumped into the stratosphere with all these races going on. But on the same side of it, like, who really cares? It's like they make racing so fun and accessible in this series that, like, that just seems more like semantics in terms of the reality of this world, this worldo. Because, like, excluding things like Diddy Kong Racing, Mario Kart, and so on, Forza Horizon was what opened my eyes into, like, simulation-style racing. But in this series, it is more arcadey in terms of, like, oh, how you unlock stuff, all the different kinds of events and things like that. It just makes racing just way more fun overall and enjoyable. Because I absolutely adored the first game. I didn't have a way of playing the second or third, which goes to New Zealand and Australia, I think? So I finally been able to pick this one up, and it's like, oh, it's so good. The influencer storyline, though, was not fun.
All in all, a highly adequate rally car. And we should not discount the psychological effect upon the competition of being overtaken by a collector's item. Ah, greetings once again. So, we have our modified Chevy 150.
It's vibin'.
Now we must test the claim that it will make a competitive rally car. I am confident in the vehicle's performance, and I have observed enough of your experimental driving technique to be confident in you also.
Thanks, Hans.
Ah, now, you will need a co-driver, of course. This will be me.
You're not in the car.
Steady incline, 4-wheel drive, hold the rear end tight, That did not sound as it should.
Gross.
You see how those wide tires and reduced weight handle the corners? The claimant failed to grasp this.
The word claimant is reminding me too much of my work. It's causing me distress. This thing does handle real good on the dirt.
Rough ground. Trust the improved suspension. Hard left now. Stay on the road.
No, you weren't kidding.
Now, on the decline. Suspension, braking, and steady nerves.
And sick hand time.
Such power in the big Chevrolet engine. This the claimant grasped a little too well, I think. Yeah, most satisfactory. Yourself and the car. The claimant will be pleased to know we have succeeded where they catastrophically failed. Or perhaps they will not.
At least I'm not using the dab anymore. I mean, that would require me to have my camera plugged in. I'm way too handsome to be on camera. Are you crazy? Look, like this is a snippet of what the Lego DLC is. Like, it's Forza Racing, but in Lego. It shouldn't exist, but it does.
Have you noticed an upward trend in peculiar insurance cases since we began our work? I have noticed this. Is it possible we are, how would you say, a bad influence? And here is one such case. The claimant wishes to establish the absolute maximum capabilities and tolerances of the Myers-Manx Dune buggy.
Sip some.
Well, if test the Dune buggy we must, then test the Dune buggy we will.
Already losing control. Yeah.
Accidental driving, drifting, yeah. Accidental driving, good lord. Yeah, I'm gonna walk everywhere at the Forza Horizon Festival, thank you.
This will make a prime testing location. I think also away from prying eyes. I knew insurance would be difficult. I did not know it would be so popular.
Yeah, I might pick up the DLC. There's also the Fortune Island, which I don't quite know what that entails.
Accelerometers, lateral G-force meters, and impact sensors. I will be using the data to build a detailed telemetric profile. All I require from you is that you drive like you have no concern for your own safety.
You got it.
Please accept as a token of my esteem that I think this will not be so difficult a task for you.
Good heavens. That ate up some time. I'm gonna buy a restart here.
Please accept as a token of my esteem that I think this will not be so difficult a task for you.
This is a skills challenge, so driving like a maniac is the name of the game. Specs! Ruin the combo! Yeah! Okay! Shawty! Looking good with the grilled fry!
Please accept as a token of my esteem that I think this will not be so difficult a task for you.
Shut up, Hans. Shut up, Jums. Weed, car, feet, bottom gear. If Metal's watching the archives, he's gonna wake up to that. Yeah. Drift. Yeah, this ain't working out. I can't E-drift hard enough to keep a combo going.
Have successfully established the tolerances of the Myers-Manx. To what end, I'm not sure. We have received no claims of damage to dune buggies, except perhaps our own.
Well, I might revisit that one to improve on that score. I don't know. Shh. Lego trees. Madness.
I'm afraid this case represents our last together as colleagues and work-related social companions. For the moment. As long as there is insurance, my friends, there will be bizarre insurance claims. For example, this claimant placed a 2.6-liter rotary engine inside a production Mazda Miata MX-5. As you are aware, this type of engine is more common in high-performance propeller-driven aircraft.
Excuse me?
If you would please take it and ascertain just how badly this can go wrong.
5 speed skills before you arrive. Oh boy. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks.
The first phase of testing will be along standard country roads with mild undulations next to the coast.
Why would you do this? It sounds like it's going to take off to Mars.
So, the data is adequate but incomplete. Please do not concern yourself with the howling noise. This is quite normal. Endeavor to gather more information, please.
Nothing happened. I'm okay. This is ludicrous.
Good. Now for the urban testing phase. You will please take into account traffic and various asphalt conditions. Please avoid collisions with urban vehicles.
It's too quick. Let's get on the right side of the road, eh? Or the left, whatever. Oh no, there's a roundabout.
Ah, well done. But I feel we would gain further illumination with further acceleration. Do you not think so? Excellent. Now we begin the highway testing phase. Please exceed 200 miles an hour along this section for optimum data gathering.
Okay. Oh, this one I don't have to worry about the roundabout. Yay! This car is going to explode. Look how fast I'm going. Oh, yeah, my character's fine. Don't worry about it.
Interesting. My calculations suggest a performance of this kind should result in total spontaneous engine disassembly. And yet, here you are. Well, I must say, whether the claim was proved or disproved, it was a great deal of fun, and I have you to thank. I know you are busy at the festival. I'm sure I will see more of you. But if you should ever leave, I hope you will consider a career in insurance.
I need a cigarette after that. Like, my hands are a little clammy from that. Ooh. Yeah, I'll need to revisit that if I want to clean out all the rewards. But, at least that's another story done.
Hans might not show it, but he's grateful. Really. He loves setting up test conditions, but he hates driving.
Whew. Ooh, more of the car history. Yeah, let's do more of that. In this horrible I can't. Here we go. Here goes Speed Racer. Yeah, I imagine it must be fun without losing all of your data. Randy. I'm hoping in December when I get days off I can hit the computer shop and see about getting some components to make this computer more stable.
Because I think one thing is, I might likely play as somebody else when I do reinstall the game because, yeah, like, look at it. I don't, like, again, I don't know what exactly model the Mach 5 is from the anime, but this is cool. I like. When I can steer it properly, that is. But when I do get back to Blands 3, I might likely play as someone else because, yeah, Flak is rad and all, but their action skill just feels like super flaccid. Eventually, like not without the right loadouts. I'm not going 350 kilometers an hour again, but she gets there. I'm gonna go back and play No Man's Sky and have the scout buggy and be wondering why it goes like molasses in comparison now. That fast travel sign is below me, right. I gotta revisit that at some point. I think there's a barn below this, like, overpass, too. Say it with me, friends. Roundabouts are for nerds! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Harry Potter. We're good. It's been a Forza-thon for a while. I've noticed when I complain about things, that's when it happens. So if I start complaining that a Forza-thon event hasn't popped all night, one should pop in the next 5 seconds. Okay, maybe my magic powers weren't as powerful as I first hoped. I mean, I kind of have to since Randy decided to eat my data. Give it! Yeah! Oh, what the influence. More influence than I'm gonna get through the Steam group curation, son. Randy can eat pants.
Done much rallying? That's a joke. We've all seen what you've been up to. We're doing the next bit on location. You'll see why when you get there.
Okay. Not a very good launch car. There's also a realism option for that when you start crashing and taking damage. That it'll start affecting the car itself, which I have very much turned off, as you might imagine. Also, let's take the scenic route. What do you say? I really do think a lot of the challenges get you the best results when you off-road if it lets you. Yes, roads are the best for grip in terms of like building speed, but hairpin turns, man. Maybe it was just because of playing as Mose when I first picked up Borderlands 3, because, haha, I don't know enough people. But playing through the single player with her solo, like, I just like calling an Iron Bear way too much. Hey! Need to park.
Ford,
Ooh.
that most American of cars. But the Ford Escort, oh, that's British. And more than that, the Escort would become for many synonymous with Group B. In the 70s, Ford had embraced that destiny so firmly that they'd begun their own championships to find new drivers. Drivers for cars like the RS 1800. This was a car designed explicitly for rallying, with a powerful fuel-injected 1790cc Cosworth BDE engine.
Yeah, on the road. Yeah.
Homologation rules required that all cars entered into the Group be production, so Ford built 200 of them. The RS 1800 raced to victory after victory across the rallying world, on almost every continent and across every terrain type imaginable. This car was basically unbeatable. The RS 1800 brought home 17 World Rally Championship victories for Ford.
Show off.
So, of course, Ford set out to design a better one. The RS 200 Evolution was their answer. A purpose-built rally car designed to do one thing: win Group B. With a 1.8 turbocharged Ford Cosworth BDT engine and all-wheel drive, the RS200 had perhaps the best suspension platform of any car of its era. The chassis was fiberglass from Reliant, and the massive Ford parts bin was raided to give the car that iconic look. But while the car had potential, turbo lag at low RPM and a poor power-to-weight ratio meant that it never placed better than third. The end of Group B in the mid-80s meant the end of the RS200 as a rallying car. Fortunately, Ford built over 200 as part of the homologation requirements for Group B, so you can still find them, if you're lucky.
Nice. I just barely squirt that out. Always make sure you squeak at a victory, Luigi. Oh no. Give us another one. Oh no.
You know, I really like this car. Not that I'd want to drive it for too long. Squeeze yourself in there and let's see just how fast you can make it go. Which won't be too fast. But hey, I could be surprised.
Oh, don't tell me.
The Peel P50 has the dubious honour of being the smallest production car in the world. A one-door micro-car coupe, featuring a 42cc air-cooled engine, capable of a heinous 38 miles an hour. And a handle, so you can pick it up and carry it with you when you get to work. And keep in mind that this is the production version. The prototype had the single wheel at the front. Why would you think that was a good idea?
This is the worst.
In 2010, though, production restarted at Sutton in Ashfield. So, if you'd like to own the modern incarnation of this, I suppose you can.
3 stars with 69. This game is perfect. There's nothing wrong with this video game. What just happened? Was the past minute of my life a fever dream? Ooh.
I've got another opportunity for you. How would you like to work with Alex on the festival upgrade service? It'll be fun, trust me.
The what now? I'll bite. Stars, 69 kilometers an hour. Hopefully I will forget to clip that tomorrow if someone hasn't beaten me to the punch already. Start screaming nice at the top of my lungs. Or in Vinny's case, devolve a few generations. I don't have a terrible lot of time left, so why don't we zip zoom on over there. For some reason, like, the DLC execution spots are free to fast travel to. For some reason. I'll take it. How'd you get up there? Oh, around. Down, they're giving the old squeeze on the windpipe. Wow. Powerful logs. Yeah, just over there is the PvP seasonal stuff. I don't even know if there's like a prize just for participating. I just know that I will not be able to win if I participate. There's also a barn find to do out here, which, yeah, good luck with that. There's also a sign right there. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's a ridiculous jump. No, thank you. Whoa! At least it's like not just apparently straight up racing for time trials.
There's like straight up mini games like a zombie mode. Oh no, it really is a Stephen King story then. Oh sure, don't honk at me in return. What a goon. Hello. I am here to assist.
Alex wants to set up shop here doing custom upgrades. He's calling it Upgrade Heroes. And he needs a business partner who can really drive, but don't tell him I said that. You in?
Upgrade hero,
there,
got
Alex,
stars in his
He's been
eyes.
waiting to hear if you wanted the business.
Alright, we'll see about one or two of these
Hey,
and
great
then
to
wrap
see
it up.
you. Look, I've got a bit of a business idea here. There's loads of cars around here that have real potential. I call them Upgrade Heroes. You go get the car, we do the magic, then show everyone what an Upgrade Hero can do. Sounds good? Good. Oh, and you get to drive the courtesy car. You ready for this? We're going to teach the whole of Horizon that with a wee bit of an upgrade, any car can be a hero. Let's get to work.
Alex, you've given me a jet again. Let's pretend I did that on purpose. Girls are watching. They only care about Seek Drift.
Right, here's where we're supposed to make our very first pickup. Are you nervous? Me? I'm not nervous.
I'm not nervous, I'm Dad.
The 510, not bad. Japanese engineering, European styling. Best of both worlds, really. Got us a good one to start, a Datsun. A client says it was the first car they ever owned and they always dreamed of winning races in it. Or at least, you know, being able to overtake something. Bring it back, but try not to smash it up. Remember, it's not yours.
Yeah, the no damage stipulations are always the ones I'm worst at. Oh, it's no quick. No. Ah, you junkies.
Excellent. I'll get the team to work. It's
What?
ready. You ready? Oh, I'm ready. Ta-da!
Alex, what have you
What do
done?
you think? We've gone lower, wider, faster. Twin turbo inline 6 under the hood producing 337 horsepower. Oh, and there's that nonsense we strapped to the front too. Time to show it off. How about you take it into Edinburgh? And feel free to, you know,
That's not a good start.
open it up on the way. Time to show it off. How about you take it into Edinburgh? And feel free to, you know, open it up on the way. Listen to that. never heard a Datsun sound like that, have you?
Oh no, it's going unreasonably fast again. I have no time to take your stinky roundabout. You'll know. Let's maybe try that again. Yeah, you'll know. Step right up. Come on, you know. Much better. No damage stipulation this time.
We're under specific instructions to be as loud and fast and conspicuous as possible as we go through the city. I think our client might have friends here.
Oh, handily 3 stars. Well, not handily, but, you know.
Fantastic. Yep. Did you have fun? Well, if it got your blood pumping, then I'm sure the client will be over the moon. I have a feeling we won't need to wait too long for another one.
With the way my avatar looks with that victory pose. Oh, I'm such a jabroni. Jabroni, excuse me. Big difference. First prize, please. Did I get a Datsun? Yep. Alright, time for some speeds. A hoonigan? That is not real. Ooh, loads of money, probably. I apparently have completed... Oh, yeah. Dear Lord, there is some stuff to do in this video game. Yeah, I don't think there's any point in me trying to do the weekly. 12 stars from speed traps, 3 road series wins, 3 show-offs. Yeah, no, that's not happening. I could become a Skelleboner. That could be fun. Yeah, so that's what? 1 day, 7 hours. Yeah, and the next season will kick in. Oh, that means the next season's going to be in winter. Oh, that's fun. Icy roads. Sick. However, that is going to be a problem for future me. Because... folks, we had a good time tonight. Unfortunately, I don't know why Restream or OBS decided not to display the Restream chat again. Because I swear it was working just fine before I launched the stream, and then it's like, nah, we're on strike. Like, please. But, yeah, I said we had a good time tonight. Forza Horizon's still really, really good. I had intended to maybe fire up some other stuff tonight, but then the vroom vrooms happened and I had the need for speed and etc. I know I talked about last week that I wanted to get some more JRPGs going because I picked up, what was it, 12 for Final Fantasy, still Octopath to get back to, and I installed 1, 2, Yeah, there's one other thing I want to revisit and a new thing I want to start as well. Because heavens knows I finish games on stream. Ah! Good Jeep. That's going to do it for tonight. Whenever next time will be, usual notifications will go out and all that good stuff. So follow on YouTube and Twitch if you haven't already. Check the stream description for my Twitter. And hit me up with a whisper, direct message, things like that if you want to join our Discord. So whatever next time is, till then, go get some water, go wash your hands, go get some rest, and for heaven's sakes, take care of yourselves. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.